I'm not being nosy. First Amendment's not nosy. First Amendment's the very first thing. When I fought, when I got wounded, when I watched my friends die, I was fighting for what? The very First Amendment.
You're the only soldier? I fought too.
Good for you. You fought for my First Amendment. My First Amendment. Now fight for it again and leave me alone.
Do you know your rights? Welcome back to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. I'm your host, Janice. We share police interaction videos that we can all learn from. We also share new channels that are supporting the cause and pressing on. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It could be the difference between you and your family members having the upper hand in a police encounter in case you ever find yourself in one. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos.
Is that a problem if I'm nosy, sir? Or do I still have a First Amendment right to be nosy? Do I have a First Amendment? You know, you spoke about me, so do I have a First Amendment right to be nosy, or is there an issue, sir? Your intimidation tactics are not appreciated, sir. This is the guy. This is the one you want to watch. We're going to need his name and badge number.
Your grandson and two, the same two was seen over there at the Seacrest Department running from the car. Your grandson is with these guys, but the one kid is the one that's doing it, but with him being in it, being with them, he's being labeled as one of the guys that's doing it. So I want to this is on the 8th, on the 8th, and that's on the 13th. I got video running across the street on the lady chased out there and 8 times.
Hey, Catherine, remember, you can always talk to the lawyer first.
Yes, ma'am.
But I guess what you probably don't understand is when we're dealing with somebody and we have to turn around and make sure you're not pulling a gun on us, that's a safety issue. So try to use more common sense.
Okay, and common sense is it was addressed by our founders in the very, very first sentence when they said freedom of press. They didn't say freedom of press unless you feel safe.
How much common sense
How much common sense is
is it to come up on
it to understand what the First Amendment means? We're all taught it in school, kindergarten. Kindergarten.
It's kind of sad on a Thursday, one, you got nothing better to do than come out here and film us.
I say if they're starting that again, guys, even though I'm working from home and took time away from work to practice my First Amendment, he's going to disparage me for being out here. I've done nothing to him, yet he is disparaging me. Why did you disparage me when you're explaining it? Why did you sit here and talk about I got nothing, even though I'm sitting there working, doing my own business, inside work from home? You don't know that, but you're gonna make assumptions about me. I'm not being nosy. First Amendment's not nosy. First Amendment's the very first thing. When I fought, when I got wounded, when I watched my friends die, I was fighting for what? The very First Amendment.
You're the only soldier? I fought too.
Good for you. You fought for my First Amendment. My First Amendment. Now fight for it again and leave me alone. Use common sense and fight for my First Amendment like you did before. Why are you not fighting for it now? It didn't stop when you got out of it did not stop when you got out of the Army. Your oath did not stop before you got out of the Army. Don't tell me what to do. Do not give me orders. You may have been in the Army, but I'm not in the Army now, and you're not either. Don't give me orders. See, you called me a fool. See how these people are. This is Garland Police for you guys. I don't have YouTube. What are you talking about? This guy thinks I'm a YouTube guy? See? He doesn't know what he's talking about. Keeps yapping. Yap, 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 yap. No respect for the citizenry. This guy approached me aggressive because he's a soldier and he thinks he can talk down to me. What's that? You go home, lady. We're done talking. Don't bother me anymore.
That's our First Amendment right, too.
It is, and I can tell her not to bother me. Come on.
But you get mad when other people tell you that.
No, I don't.
It's kind of hypocritical, buddy.
How'd I get mad? How was I mad when I let her know I was not going to speak with her anymore?
You got mad when we told you not to bother us over here, but
No, you told me not to bother you while in the process of your duty. Do you think you're a citizen in the course of your citizen duties, or are you a public servant that needs to be recorded, that has an oath to protect the First Amendment, that, by the way, should be transparent, that's been upheld by the Supreme Court how many different times? What's your issue? It's 2020. Get used to being recorded, dude. Get used to being recorded. It's 2020. It's not 1990. Come on now. You shouldn't even be engaging me. You should have left me alone. Now he's going to let me FOIA request his phone so to take a picture of me. Now I got to put in a FOIA request to get the copy of his phone.
get all that, nosy neighbor.
This guy is doing something that I think we should all be doing, recording police whenever they come into our neighborhoods. Make sure you go subscribe to this guy's channel. His link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Thank you guys for tuning in.